Keep it simple. That's the message. If you're hungry, eat. If you're thirsty, drink. If you're tired, rest. If you're sad, cry. Just keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. There's no need to overcomplicate it anymore. See, because what I'm seeing is that because of the environment that you were raised in, there was a lot of trauma, there were a lot of attacks on you, a lot of mistreatment. You had to survive in those situations. You had to cover every base. You had to see everything. You had to think. You had to be 100 steps ahead of everybody to get what you need, to protect yourself, to stay safe. Okay, because you were in a state of survival. Survival is fear-based because you have these very real attacks at you, these very real things happening to you that are threatening your ability to thrive. So that's legit. But you're not in that survival state anymore. You're out of that. You're in a state of healing. And that requires self-love. That's love-based. That requires you to be honest with yourself, to feel what you feel, to let your emotions be what they are. Not every day is going to be a good day. Some days, maybe even some seasons, are going to be very difficult, are going to be challenging. Maybe it's just full of pain, negativity, and all of these things that are releasing. But if you don't allow them, your emotions, to come to the surface, you can't process them. You won't evolve. You won't move forward. And that's the problem. See, that's what's happened in the past with so many people, why they continued dysfunctional cycles, because they couldn't address their wounds. They weren't allowing themselves to feel what was there because it was too painful. It was too hard. Maybe they had some type of belief that if I'm angry, then I'm a bad person. If I'm sad, then I'm not fulfilling my duties, or, whatever it was. It could be a million things, a million different beliefs they took on. It could have just been the way of life back then. But, maybe they had to survive too. So that's how they chose to. And I'm not saying the way that they responded to that was correct or good or right, because it was very painful for you. It continued so many dysfunctional cycles. But because you are here breaking these generational curses, you are here to bring balance to the situation, to heal. You got to let yourself feel that stuff. You can't bypass it. You can't, you have to stay loyal to yourself. And God created all of those emotions for a reason. I talk with my hands a lot. If that distracts you, I'm sorry. But it's who I am. It's how I operate. It's how I convey. So you got to be loyal to yourself, and you got to be patient through those processes, the process of healing, because it takes time. And it doesn't feel good. And when there are a lot of spiritual people who only want to focus on love and light. They don't want to acknowledge that they have anger inside of them. They don't want to acknowledge that they have, sadness inside of them, or that they, that they might feel confused about things, or might feel broken sometimes. They don't want to admit that. And I think that's very dangerous territory when we get in, especially, God, the highest frequency of God, like the absolute of God is unconditional love and understanding. But God is everything. And God created everything for a reason. So it's not to dismiss certain aspects of yourself, it's to understand them, to really understand them, to draw the lines. And I know that you are a deep diver. You are willing to understand yourself. You do understand. But because it can take a little bit of time, because it requires that hard work, sometimes we're just like, enough is enough already. I just want to feel good. I just want this chapter to be finished. And it will be. You just keep trucking along. And it will be. But it's like, I see that you have a lot of cosmic energy around you, helping you, guiding you, protecting you, loving you. a lot of star energy, angels, galactic beings, benevolent ones, high frequency beings that are just assisting you and helping you. And like God is saying, this energy coming through, your guardians, they're all saying, keep it simple. Keep it simple. That's all you gotta do. Okay, that's the message. I'm gonna leave it there and keep it simple. Take that advice from myself. I hope that you have a really great day. I love you so much. God loves you so much. Your angels and guardians, your spirit team, your spirit animals, they all love you so much. The earth loves you so much. The cosmos loves you so much. The highest frequency of God loves you so much. You're doing such great work. And that's it. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.